Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And in particular, if you find this video useful or helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. Maybe even leave a comment that simply says thanks. Really helps out the channel a ton, and I greatly appreciate it. So today's product is available on Amazon. I've included a link in the description. That'll take you directly to the product page. You can see the current price point, see if it's on sale, all that lovely information. But what is it? So today's product I want to share with you is a really cool smart projector with built-in Google TV. This was sent over by a company called ELEPHAS. It's going to come in this little box right here, and this is the model X350. Once you open it up, you're going to get everything you need to start enjoying that entertainment. So first off, you are going to get a user manual and a quick start guide. You can read through these. We're covering a lot of the features right here in the video. Now, it's also going to include this little bag here, which is going to have a bunch of spare Q-tips and a nice little cleansing cloth, so that way you can keep the lens nice and clean. You can utilize this as you need, see fit. It does have on the front a nice little lens cover, which we'll go over. Then you're also gonna get a HDMI to a little HDMI right angle cord here. You're gonna put in the right angle one on the back of the unit, so that way your cord, you have a little bit more room, especially if you want this projecting straight up towards the ceiling. You can hook this up into a DVD player. You can basically whatever, a computer, whatever device you want. But like I mentioned, it has that Google TV on it. Then you're also gonna get a nice little power cord here. This is how you're gonna power up the device. Then finally, this is how you're gonna control the device. There is no controls on it. It just has the power button, so you do need to utilize the remote. Standard remote control, it's gonna have the little Google microphone, so you can talk into this. Great way. You can sit there and call out your movie that you wanna, like Hunger Games, it'll pull up your options. It has also the quick buttons like Netflix, Prime, and YouTube. Also the projector menu button. You got your home button, mute, volume, all the standard stuff you'd expect on a remote control. Very, very easy to utilize. But here is the projector itself. It's a really nice looking projector. Give you an idea of the size. It is about 8.5 inches wide. It's about 7 3/4 inches in depth and about 6 1/4 inches tall. Obviously, I have it pointing straight up at the ceiling. So if you want to lay down in bed and you want to watch something, watch a movie on your ceiling, this guy can do that because it rotates basically 90 degrees. So as you can see, it goes up, goes all the way at an angle, all the way forward, and even a little bit downwards. Now, as you just saw, the little cap does fall off. That's my only complaint with this projector, is the cap's a little bit loose. So when you are facing it down, it comes off. But as long as you're facing kind of at an upward angle, it stays on, basically just protects that lens. It is a built-in fixed lens right there. No way to remove this or anything like that. And the little black part here, that is simply for the remote control itself. On the top, you're gonna notice it has the fabric, and then you're gonna see the power button itself. So you can simply press this to turn it on. And then on the back side is where you're gonna plug everything in. So you got your little power port, you're gonna utilize that. Then you got your headphone jack. This does have built-in speakers, so you can just have the audio coming out here if you wish. It does have Dolby audio, and then it's got basically 2 5-watt speakers. They sound pretty good out of the device. I mean, I don't expect it to sound like a surround sound system that you'd expect, but if it's comparable to a TV, if you will, if you're listening out of your TV. But it does have headphone jacks if you want to go ahead and plug in old school wire to headphones. Now, it also does support Bluetooth. So if you do have Bluetooth headphones, you can pair that. It does support multiple Bluetooth devices. That is a nice feature. Not all projectors do that. So if you want to connect your phone to it and your headphones, you can do that, because a lot of times they'll just connect your headphone, or music only, if you will. This does little both itself, which is great. The next to that, you're gonna see it has that HDMI port. This does support 4K devices. So if you have a 4K Blu-ray player, etc., or media player, you're good to hook this up. This is, however, a 1080p projector. It is a 1920 by 1080p display. It does support HDR10+, so that helps with that image quality. It also has a 10,000 to 1 contrast ratio, so all those little specs for you as far as the image quality itself. It also does auto keystoning. It does auto focusing. Like I said, there is no focusing wheel on here. It will automatically focusing depending on the distance that you are from an object. It also does, which sometimes works pretty good, but sometimes it misfires. It has what's called object awareness mode, so it will kind of detect, and it's doing that also through that black screen at the front. But if it sees like a piece of furniture, it'll basically narrow down the screen so you're not blocking that. Like I said, it's hit or miss. It depends on the contrast and all that kind of stuff. But overall, it's a pretty cool feature. You can also manually tweak all this stuff through the settings as you wish. But it does have those quick features, which I like, especially the auto keystoning, because you can easily angle it and get it to position. You're not spending hours making all the corners perfect, which is a great feature of it. Now, like I said, it does do that 270-degree rotation. So if you want this on the ceiling, on the wall, you can do that. You can find whatever angle you need. And through the stand, it does have little rubber feet to keep it from sliding. But if you do wish to mount this on a nice, robust tripod to get it up further in the air, it does have your standard little thread here at the bottom, so you can mount this if you wish. Now, it also does support dual Wi-Fi. So most routers nowadays do have a Wi-Fi 6 or the 5 gigahertz signals. You can support this. It does both Wi-Fi modes, so you don't have to worry about selecting one signal over the other. Now, another big thing that is absolutely great is the Google TV. You may say, well, what is that? It's using Google's App Store, the little Play Store. You can download whatever apps you like to use, whether it's Disney Plus, whether it's Hulu, whether it's ESPN, whether it's Amazon Prime, whether it's YouTube, HBO Max, Netflix, all of them out there. You can go ahead and install them on the device itself and then easily access this. You don't have to hook up a little third-party streaming stick or anything like that. You just log into your accounts and you can go ahead and utilize this. This is a big, nice feature of it because sometimes with projectors, if you're trying to stream it from your phone, that signal's blocked due to copyright issues. Well, you don't have to worry about that because the Google TV, it's all built into the device, so you can instantly start watching your content that you want to watch, which is really, really nice. However, you can connect your phone to it if you want to show family videos and photos and all that other fun stuff. But if you're wanting to just stream a Netflix movie or something, just log in on your account through the Google TV. It works really, really well. So overall, if you're looking for a really nice projector that's super easy to utilize, has great image quality, built-in speakers, has it all, this one is totally worth checking out. If there's something I haven't quite covered that you're a little curious about, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. That is it till the next video. You guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.